I've never told my parents I love them, and I don't know how. I'm in my 30s now, and it's still something I can't say. Not out of anger, not out of hate. It's more like, I don't know how. Growing up, my house wasn't cold exactly, but it wasn't warm either. We had food, we had clothes, we had a roof. Birthdays were remembered, homework was checked, dinner was made every night. But we didn't hug, we didn't sit close on the couch. We didn't say I love you, not even when someone was crying. My mom was always busy. She worked full-time and still somehow kept the house spotless. She folded laundry like it was origami. She had this look she'd give us when we were stepping out of line. With just her eyes, she could cut through whatever smart-ass thing we were about to say. My dad worked long hours too. Construction. He'd come home exhausted, covered in drywall dust and grease. He'd eat, sit in his recliner, fall asleep watching TV. Rinse, repeat. The closest thing I can remember to affection was my mom running her hand through my hair when I had a fever. That and the way my dad used to change my bike tires without saying a word, like it was just part of the job of having a kid. They showed love through service, through stability. I never went to bed wondering if there'd be dinner the next day or if the lights would stay on. I knew I was cared for, but being cared for and being loved out loud aren't the same thing. There were moments I wanted to say it, like the day my mom helped me pack up my car to move away for college. I hugged her awkwardly, the kind where your arms sort of float instead of squeeze. I opened my mouth. Nothing came out. She just patted my shoulder and said, "Call me when you get there." I said, "Okay," and left. It's not like they say it to me either. Not once. Not when I graduated. Not when I got my first apartment. Not even after a health scare I had last year that sent me to the ER in the middle of the night. My dad came and sat in the waiting room. He didn't say anything when I was discharged, just drove me home, turned the radio down when I fell asleep in the car. He dropped me off and said, "Text your mother so she stops worrying." Then he left. I think they think I know, and I do in a way. But it's like there's this wall between us, made of silence and habit, and the years that passed without those words ever being spoken. I've said love you to friends, to girlfriends, even to my dog, but not to them. There was a night last Christmas when it came close. My dad and I were outside grilling because we're those people who grill even when it's freezing. We had beers. He was telling a story about one of his old jobs. He laughed at something he said and clapped my back, and I suddenly felt this huge wave of affection for him. Like I could see every year of his tired face, every calloused hand, everything he never said but meant. I thought, just say it. Say it now. But then, he turned to flip the burgers, and the moment passed. I've tried writing it in cards. I buy the birthday card, I hold the pen, I start with "Happy Birthday, Dad," and then I just can't bring myself to write it. I write "Take care," or "Hope you have a good day," or some other generic filler. Then I sign my name and feel like I failed. Sometimes I wonder if they notice, if they feel the same ache I do. If my mom ever cries a little when I hang up and say, "Okay, talk to you later," instead of "I love you." If my dad ever sits in the recliner at night and thinks, he's never said it, not once. Or maybe they don't think about it at all. Maybe it's just me, carrying it like a secret stone in my pocket. I don't know if I ever will say it. I don't know if it's too late or if the first time I do, it'll be at a funeral, whispered at a casket. I hope not. I hope someday there's a quiet moment and the words just come out and it won't be a big scene, just simple and honest like, "Hey Mom, I love you." Maybe she'll say it back, maybe she won't, but at least I'll have said it, at least once. But for now, I still don't know how.